Hey there, everyone. This is Kelly Schaefer, the creator of the Concierge Academy. And today I want to have a conversation with you. And it's about what happens when your business ends up in a phenomenon in which I call business default. So, what does that mean? How does it impact you? And why should you even care? So, today I want to talk about something that I have watched many business owners and entrepreneurs go through. And it is when they do not stand for and believe in one thing, they end up having lack of clarity. When you have lack of clarity, you end up somewhere down the road, whether it's 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, or more down the road, and you end up in what's called business default. So, I want to give you some things to think about right now and ask yourself these questions. One, if you've been in business already, has your business ended up in default? And two, if you're just getting started, I want this to be your awareness of how to not end up in a business default. So I have a few things that I want to share with you. And before I get to that, I want to tell you a story. So I had a conversation with someone a couple months back. She's been in business for, I believe, 5 or 6 years already. And she has a pretty sustainable business. She's making about $75,000 a year in her business. And she's really proud of it. She has employees, and it is an amazing thing that she's created. However, it's not what she wanted to create. And what happened was that she ended up in creating a business by default instead of a business by design. And here are the things I want you to be aware of as you are either beginning, or I want you to go back and evaluate to see if you have ended up with a business in default. So, one of the things to think about are the clients. Are the clients that you're working with the ones that you wanted to work with? Or did you end up taking clients on just to get the business? The hours that you're working, are you working the hours that you wanted to work? Or are you working nights and weekends because you're doing it to get the business? And another question I want you to ask, the services that you offer. Many times we do not talk about the services that we want to offer. We end up providing services that we are willing to offer. And this is exactly what happened to this woman that I spoke to a few months ago. She had started her business. She started a local concierge business. And what happened was she was struggling to fill her concierge business. She was going out, she was marketing, and in her area, a lot of people didn't quite understand the term concierge. So what ended up happening is people would ask her, "Will you clean my house?" And then the service, that was never a service that she wanted to offer. So then it became a service that she was willing to offer. And because of that, fast forward these 5 years into her business, now her business is 80% filled with cleaning clients. And she has ended up in business by default and not a business by design. And what happens when we get there is then we have to kind of go back, and it's really hard to go back and want to like pull the puzzle apart to rebuild, because we ended up there. It's not necessarily where we wanted to be, and it's really hard to go back and fix it. Because then what happens is then it's about restructuring and recreating a business from this place of default. So that is the message that I wanted to share with you today. And this is exactly how we end up in business default. So ask yourself, are you working with clients that you want to work with? Are you working the days and hours that you want to work? And are you doing and providing services that you want to provide or that you are willing to provide? And that is my assignment for you all this week. And it is a fact finding and a truth telling assignment. Even if you just give yourself just 10 minutes and ask yourself those questions, you will immediately know if you ended up in a business by design or business by default. And if you have found out something about yourself, I would love for you to post it down below and share with me. Have you ended up in a business by default, or are you staying the course and building a business purely by design that supports your long-term mission? And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any further upcoming episodes. Until next time, my friends, mwah, bye now.